How's it going, everybody? Well, I'm getting set up real quick here. How's everybody doing? All right, I'm gonna jump in here real quick, and what's up, Alex Khan? So this is I'm in CES. I'm in Vegas. I just landed this morning, and I am for some reason when my Periscopes aren't posting to Twitter anymore. I'm not sure why. What's up, Periscope Summit's in the house? How's everybody doing? So I want to show you guys a new app. Some of you might have heard of it already, but I'm staying at the Alexis here behind Hard Rock Cafe. So thank you guys for jumping in. Thank you for sharing your broadcast. My name is Brian Fanzo, better known as iSocial Fans. I am feeling great. I got lots of sleep on the airplane, and yes, I do dig it. So there is a new app. Remember, I don't really care about the platforms. I care about the storytelling and the audience. So for me, Periscope pays me no money, Meerkat pays me no money. Really what I'm focused on is sharing my FOMO. So the new app is actually called Meevee, M-E-V-E-E. And I'm gonna show it to you real quick. So I'm gonna go live right now on there and show you what it looks like on the backside. So thank you guys for sharing this broadcast. Thank you guys for, I'm gonna actually tweet it out live so you'll be able to see it. If you're in front of your computer, you can do your browser. So here, I'm gonna kick this live here. Let's go live. And all right, so I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like on the TV. So if you're on Periscope, I'm gonna show you this. Showing Periscope audience this new app. All right, so we are live. So I'm gonna leave this one right here so you guys can see me, but I'm gonna take you guys with me. Are you guys ready? What's up, Mitch Oates? Thank you guys so much for sharing the broadcast. So here, let me flip this bad boy around. So here you go. That is broadcasting right now. And so the nice part about this is it's a very clean screen. It's very impressive looking. It's also very, how's it going, everybody on Meevee? I'm actually showing the Periscope audience. We have 126 people on Periscope at this moment. But what I wanted to show you is that I wanted to show you what the browser one looks like as well, and kind of give you guys a taste of what this looks like. So the browser is actually pretty impressive. So you can watch this via browser, which you guys are going to see right here. Whoop, wrong one, sorry. Here it goes. So let's see when it loads. My Wi-Fi is a little slow here, but yeah, how many do I have? So right now on Meevee, I have 65 people watching. But as you can see right here is my Meevee stream. So as the little flyover goes over, so right now I have 69 people watching on Meevee. Let's zoom in on Meevee. How's it going, everybody? Yes. Amazing HD. This is very, and I'm actually showing you guys, this is the Beast Grip. I'm gonna be demoing this later today. This is a new piece as well. But as you can see here, a couple of things that I really like about the browser piece is they give you the embed option, which is really nice. And then also the screen and the view is very clean and very crisp. And you can see it here for those that are on the podcast. And I can flip it around, so I can flip around the screen by simply, by tapping up here on the top. So I'm sitting outside at my pool here. So as you guys can see that, so this is a new app. I believe they're gonna go live, but I wanted to tell you guys something. You guys that know me, how's it going, Ted? Ted, it's been a while. So everyone that knows how I kind of work is I love technology. I absolutely love technology. But here's the thing. I love the people behind the technology. I love what the technology can do for us. And something that's pretty cool is yes, I am in Vegas at CES right now, and this app launched yesterday, so I am on here today. Hey, Adrian, how's it going? So right now I'm live. There's 82 people watching. So we have 82 people watching my stream right now. So here, you guys can see this is the Periscope audience. So we have 189 on Periscope. It's pretty powerful. Does everybody remember? Hey, what's up, Manny Boy? I saw that you're on here as well, Manny Boy. But if you guys remember, the reason I jumped on Blab, the reason that I loved Blab, it's called Meevee, M-E-V-E-E. The reason I jumped on Blab and moved all of my monetized shows onto Blab wasn't because I love Blab technology, which was nice, but I love the company behind it, because the CEO, Sean, and the CTO, Furkan, they jumped on and said, hey, Brian, how can I help you? Tell us stuff about it. Well, guess what? The CEO of Mevi, directly after I did my very first stream, the CEO, Tomer, the CEO of Mevi, sent me a DM and said, Brian, hey, I loved your insight on Mevi. I would love to hear your thoughts on it. Can I give you a phone call? He gave me a phone call 5 minutes later. 5 minutes later, this new app that just came out, their CEO gave me a call. Now, I'm not anybody important. I have a big audience. I love this audience. Have my card in your back pocket. Yeah, no kidding. I should, Mitch Jackson, I should. But what I thought was really powerful about that is he didn't get on there and try to pitch me his app. Guess what he did? Hey, Brian, I loved your thoughts. I loved your insights. I wanted to let you know some of the things that you saw on the app are some glitches that we might have on the initial launch yesterday. We're already fixing those. And let me give you some insight into my company and my background. So I want to give a big shout out to the CEO of Mevi, who, in my opinion, you always have to have a face of your brand and engage and interact. How cool is that? Guys, how cool is that? So those of you that are just tuning in, this is a new app. It was launched yesterday. Big part of CES, so if you're here at CES like I am, you're going to see this everywhere. So this Victoria's Secret, it must be just an ad that is placed there. But, because I don't wear Victoria's Secret, even though that ad's right there. But as you guys can see, yes, the personal story. I agree, Ted. And so right now, you guys can see the comments come up here on the screen. And people are actually able to give me stars. So you have web guest viewers. So right now we have different guest viewers and different viewers kind of going around. And Tomer, I want to give definitely Tomer a big shout out. Remember, for me, it's not about getting on every app. The reason I get on every app is because that's what my job is. Do you know what my job is? My job is to embrace the FOMO so you guys don't have to. My job is to help understand what the differences are, where the audiences are. So for me, one of the initial differences is that I can embed the stream on my website. One of the other initial differences is people can comment on the web. They cannot comment on the web on Periscope. So usually I average about 40% of my audience watches this on web, watches my Periscopes on web. I have to tell them to tweet to me using a hashtag or tweet at me, which I think is pretty interesting. Yes, Mitch, very true. So, but if you guys remember, if you guys didn't see, I love Facebook Live. I think Facebook Live is another one that is pretty powerful. But how I think about Facebook Live differently than what I think, and I love, hey, Meerkat, let's put this in perspective for those that don't remember. Meerkat, I blade yellow. I have more followers on Meerkat than I do on Periscope. Believe it or not, at one point I was number 2. Gary Vaynerchuk was number 1, Jimmy Fallon was number 3, and I was number 2 on Meerkat. I absolutely loved the power of Meerkat. Unfortunately, Meerkat lost their way, in my opinion, on understanding the value of their community. But here's the thing, Facebook Live versus Periscope versus Mevi. Facebook Live is like, so if you don't understand your email newsletter, when you have an email newsletter and you have an email community, you want to nurture your existing users and then you want to grow new users. Well, on Facebook, when you stream on Facebook Live, you're streaming to people that already know you, already have liked your page, or already connected with you through a person. So I actually think of Facebook Live streaming as a network live streaming. It's people inviting people. And it's great because that's how you nurture your audience and provide value to those that already know you. The power of Periscope is actually, if you think of it, kind of like growing your email newsletter. Because Periscope, like Mevi, are posting to your Twitter audience. So most people in here are probably not even following me on Periscope, which I would love for you to follow me on Periscope or on Mevi. But if you probably have been either invited by somebody through the Periscope app, or someone shared this to Twitter and you found the tweet and came into this broadcast. So for me, the power of Periscope is the broad audience. What's up, Jed Record? Cheers, my friend. So for those that are just joining, this is the app right here, Mevi. It's a new app. I hit the wrong button there. Sorry about that. But it is pretty impressive. I love the quality. I also like, if you guys didn't see earlier, that the actual the UI on the browser is really nice. So here it is right here. And so it's kind of I believe it comes down to people, M-E-V-E-E. So here, let me zoom in on the, all right, I'm your first follower on Mevi. Right there, guys, Mevi. Yes, and you can share this. So here, look, good question. See, that's why Alex Kahn, guys, Kahn, you're really missing out. Alex Kahn is one of my favorite people that I met at Periscope Summit. Actually, a lot of my favorite people are in here. I see Mitch Jackson's in here. So guys, one of the other nice things is I can actually, as a broadcaster, share this, and I can share it to Facebook. Look. So now it's going to pop up, and it's going to allow me to actually share this. Oh, I have a little battery warning. But I can actually share this now with my Facebook audience. So now my Facebook audience is actually able to watch. So I'm able to connect. What's up, Jenna Steele's in the house? Cheers, Jenna. Hey, Lean Green Girl's in the house. Snapchatters. I love it. So guys, I'm here at CES. I'm not here to live stream on Periscope. I'm not here. It is on iOS. Yes, it is on iOS, an iOS app. Do you think there's a winner in the space? Here's what I think it is. You know what I think the future here? This is a question I get all the time. For those that are wondering, people always ask me, Brian, what is the future of live streaming? We need a Brian Fanzo live streaming app. Here's what I believe the future of live streaming is. I have no freaking clue, but I will tell you this: authenticity, engagement, community, and storytelling are only going to grow. They're only going to need to be more important and more valuable for brands. So guess what? Those are going to increase. So I don't give a crap. I don't care if you love Meerkat, you like Blab, you like Fire Talk, you like My Eye, you're hooked on the new app Mevi. I don't care which of those apps that you're using. What I care about more is, how do you tell your story? How do you engage your audience? How do you provide value? And ultimately, how do you stand out from the noise and build a business? Because we all have 24 hours in the day, and no matter how many hours you think you have, you can't buy more time. What's up, Carrie Scher's in the house? Look at this, all my favorites in there. Terry White's in the house. So how do you tell your story? Here's how you tell your story. You be yourself, you engage, but you first have to listen and understand your audience. Because I always tell people, yes, I do want to go underwater. Do they want to go underwater? Yes, Mitch Oates, I might have to connect them with you so they can go underwater. But here's the thing. Do you want to know, if you don't understand what your story is, ask your best friend and your enemy what they think about you, what your value proposition is, what you do. And then when it comes down to telling your story, it's about engaging and listening. Because oftentimes, when I listen and watch somebody on live stream, I'm listening for what they're not saying as much as what they're saying. Because let's be real. We live in a social media world where everybody can be fake, everybody can hide behind their blog posts, everybody can do all of these things. But when you're real and you're authentic, it's not the app, it's the rap. Yes. So you're streaming on Mevi right now? How cool is that? Yes, Ted Wynn is there. So for me, I don't care. When brands want to work with me, I tell a brand, I'm not going to tell you what app to use. I want to understand your value proposition. I want to say, what does success look like? What's the story I'm telling? And then ultimately, what are we trying to get out of this? And then for me, I'm going to go back forward. You are silently telling people, yes, I am silently telling people that I'm a diehard Penguins Steeler fan. So guys, this is the new app. It's called Mevi. Check it out. I'm here at CES. I'm going to be working with Periscope and Meerkat, or Periscope and Snapchat. I'm going to be adding Mevi to some of my live streams. Ryan A. Bell, you guys know Ryan A. Bell, the founder of Periscope Summit. He is on his way right now, right here with me to this exact hotel. So we're going to be doing some cool things here, live stream. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat. Everywhere. I'm the same handle everywhere. It's consistency. iSocialFans. So it's iSocialFans.com, iSocialFans on YouTube, iSocialFans on Snapchat, iSocialFans on Instagram, iSocialFans on everywhere, because I believe it's hard to stand out from the noise and it's hard to be found. Therefore, you have to be consistent to be found. So for me, and those that are kind of jumping back and forth, on Mevi right now, I'm using Wi-Fi because I'm using LTE. On Periscope, I'm using Wi-Fi from the hotel. So thank you guys so much for jumping in. Make sure you're following me. Make sure you're following CES. I'm going to be live streaming from everywhere. And remember, it's not about what app you're using, and it's not about trying to be like everybody else. Ultimately, what it is like, it's about telling your story, engaging your audience, and part of my community. So I build a community that will follow me everywhere rather than building followers on an individual platform. That is how you do it. Focus on providing value and building a community. Guys, check out this app. Shout out, if you guys missed it, the CEO of Mevi, reached out to me 5 minutes after my first stream. And my first stream was nothing fancy. I was literally sitting on the couch in the hotel. I clicked the button and was like, ooh, this is interesting. Oh, this is funny. How does this work? Oh, this is a cool tool. That's what I did on this one. CEO reached out and said, asked me some questions, wanted my insight, wanted my feedback, and to me, that is how you do it. It's about engaging people, building relationships. You don't get on there and say, Brian, hey, I see you're an influencer, you have a big following, share my tool with everybody. You go on there, you listen, and you keep it real. Yes, sir. That is what it's all about. So thank you guys for jumping in. Thank you for sharing my broadcast. Thank you for watching on Periscope. Thank you for watching on Mevi. Check these guys out because, trust me, for me, I don't know what your audience is. I don't know what value you're going to provide, but I do know that everybody has a story to tell, and it's all about telling your story. Big hugs, mad ups. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the stars on Mevi. Check this out. Guys, I'm going to stay live on Mevi if you're on Periscope. I'm going to stay live on Mevi for a couple more minutes. If you want to jump on there, it's my top link on my Twitter account. So if you go to iSocialFans, look at my link on my Twitter account, and you'll see this broadcast is my top link, and you guys can jump on there and check out the user interface on Mevi right now. So thank you guys so much.